Alright, it's recording.
Cool. What do you know about MGS3?
You told me that it is back in the timeline, right? So I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
it's the first game chronologically.
So I'm assuming that means that you play Big Boss in this one.
Perchance, yeah. There's no way that's the only thing you know. Oh, oh,
Yeah, right. Circle is still the confirm
yeah,
button.
yeah, it takes a bit to get used to, but it's important to have it as what it is. What's special?
Let's see. Basic
Basic
actions and photo album.
I would, yeah, don't worry about these yet. It'll be easier to go over them later. Photo album, don't worry if you don't have anything.
Yeah.
Cool. Wait, options as well? Maybe there's like, just in case. Uh,
Vibration, blood,
oh, so
audio.
camera mode third person view was added by Subsistence. Originally it was,
Is it good or bad?
it's good. As far as I know, this is the correct one.
Alright.
Cool.
So,
So,
is this difficulty or?
no, 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 no. Okay, so each one of these does a different thing. But just, um, I will say once we beat the game, I will allow you to choose another one. But be honest, which one did you like the most?
I mean, MGS too. They kind of just got better as they went, I'd say.
Sure, yeah, you can pick MGS2. That's fine.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I mean, it'd basically be pretty much everything on one side of the Berlin Wall
Yeah.
is east. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the
I'm
cigar.
gonna assume this is what the game did.
Maybe.
Like it's righted.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
I
6
didn't
minutes
know
to
Big
drop off.
Boss
Opening rear hatch.
looked like righted when he was younger.
Yeah. By the way, if you press R1 in multiple different cutscenes, you'll look in a first-person view. It's not every cutscene. It's just a lot of cutscenes. So just occasionally press R1, and you'll see a different point of view.
External temperature
it's
minus
not this
46
one.
degrees Celsius.
Nope.
2 minutes to drop
It could be this one at a later point, so just occasionally press it.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
I mean, heck, if you're into Soviet airspace, it'd be freaking freezing out there.
The world's
Yep.
first Halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings.
And fly. God be with you.
You really should not be doing somersaults while skydiving.
It's fucking awesome, dude. You have plenty of time.
You absolutely do, but it can mess with your trajectory.
Oh,
Because-
totally. But it's awesome.
Yeah.
I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Now, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Those
Well,
Swift, Runner, and...
About 2 years ago, a certain
You're not even
Soviet
wasting
scientist
time on the
decided
real-life
to
footage.
Yeah.
of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-75.
Barring doing the mission briefing from MGS1, it's probably the earliest that...
Yeah.
and the East's
Gotten it,
foremost
eh?
expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same.
Look to your left.
On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster.
I think there was
used
a
in that rocket.
Sokolov in the,
After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left
dang,
the
what's
rocket
that,
development, become the head of the
Russian
newly
hiking
established
accident,
design bureau.
famous Dyatlov
From
Pass.
a lowly technician
Oh.
to head of a design bureau. That's quite a success story.
I
So
think.
what do you
I could be
want
wrong.
to
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
think? Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. He used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete. And we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
I actually don't know if Chloe has
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. could either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missile.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know
What could
the details,
Sokolov
but
have been
it's a new
working
kind of
on?
nuclear device.
I have no idea.
Now, the Soviets have
A
been
weapon in the
conducting
Metal
frequent
Gear
nuclear
series?
tests.
Nah, it couldn't be in Metal Gear.
Weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino Yas, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
He called
If we
him
don't
Jack.
get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete,
Yeah.
we'll be facing
Jack
a
wasn't
major
even
crisis.
alive yet.
The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
It's the most accurate form of Fulton in the series. After, like, in every other game that Fulton's in, it's just so stupid.
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
It's him.
Please tell me I'm not riding for the entire game.
Would that be a problem?
It's just a little bit strange.
Well, I mean, this is what he looked like.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't get a hold of your controls and figure this stuff out. Now, look in the top right corner. You might notice. So, lay on the ground. Yeah, there's a camo system depending on your outfit. And
Ah,
yeah, actually, look on the ground by that tree. See those mushrooms?
yeah.
Crawl on them. I think crawl on them or just punch them. Can you punch them? Or let's see. There it is. Boom. You can pause and oh, that's a revival pill. You can. I'll go over it later, but yeah. So you just have it in your inventory, and you can just.
This thorough
it-
how strong a square button is pressed varies distance.
You can also just alternatively just eat it. In by I think there should be another pause button. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Oh,
There's
That's it.
pause.
yep, that's the survival viewer. You can eat in the food menu, and you can eat anything you want.
Huh.
You have a few cages. Cages are for alive things. So if you use trinks.
Huh.
Underneath your health bar, you see that white bar?
Yeah.
That is your stamina. If that reaches 0, your health will start depleting, and you'll also find yourself, I think, suffering a little bit. Eating will fill that back up. Also, food can spoil.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
what about you, Major?
Like press left and right on the D-pad to change the
Let's
picture.
see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. Oh, and Snake,
Yeah,
the crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good idea. This is
There we
right.
go.
Time for the snake to shed his skin.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
There he is. I gotta be sneaky. Good thing I left that US branded gas mask here.
Literally says U.S. Army on it.
Can you hear me, Major?
Not to
Tom?
mention the
This
parachute.
is Snake.
Yeah.
Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be
Eh?
a sneaky mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I liked snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
Yeah, so if you scroll to the north,
I see. Well, you better go back and get it. Do you know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
So if you press C, it should be
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
like where we're standing now.
I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. You can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to
I
talk to
genuinely
me,
didn't even realize that the
say
code
it.
numbers were always the same
Okay,
between
Snake.
games until,
Get your
like, you
backpack.
started doing this.
I noticed that in MGS or just Metal Gear 2.
Mm-hmm. Now, originally, by the reason why you're playing Subsistence, you see how the camera's working right now?
Mm-hmm.
It was top-down originally.
Like just forced top
Yes. Yes.
down. Ooh.
For the forest.
Yeah, this is the first game that has a normal camera.
Yeah, I know, right? It's great, but yeah, this was... Yeah. See those mushrooms on there? You can also get those too.
On where?
Like,
Oh,
they're on
the
this
ones
tree
that
trunk
are-
right here, right by your foot. No, like right by your foot.
Oh.
Those ones right there. Yep. There's also a snake on the ground. Look down.
Right there is.
Go ahead, same rules apply. Oh. You gotta hit his head, I think. They can bite you, for the record. Uh-oh. You have a knife, so yeah, just use that. You gotta crouch, I think.
Can't attack while crouching.
Fuck. Can you crawl instead? Hmm. Yeah, I guess, yeah, no, you're only on... Yeah, I guess you just can't... Oh,
There
you
we
did it!
go.
Cool. You know, so one thing you do is go to the food and try and eat the snake.
If you press P on the map, it should put the map on top of it. I think.
Now, don't mash a button for this, just click R1 viewer. Okay, no, my bad, I thought I did something else. This just gives you a description of all this, which is cool, but, you know, you can also just shout down after, where I thought this did something else. But go ahead, start eating. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, you don't have to, I think you could just eat with just X. I don't think you have to... What? Food?
Circle,
You should just
probably.
circle, oh, yeah, eat. Yeah, you just get a little thing for that if you,
Huh.
yeah. Yeah, so tasty. There's different descriptions for it. If you eat like straight up poisonous foods, you will be poisoned. So just be a bit careful. You'll eventually have a way to figure out which foods are non-poisonous, which ones are. But yeah,
I was hoping that would knock those out of the tree.
no.
Alright.
How's it feel having camera control?
It's so bizarre that, like, it's the fifth
The
game in
alternate
the
version.
series. The alternate
this.
version of the fifth game in this series is the first one with proper camera controls.
Yeah. The 3DS version has even better camera controls, although this version has unique features to it. So you can drop down like you could in MGS2, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's the Meowth from Terraria.
Hell yeah.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
Here, it meows whenever you swing it.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack.
Be careful that
Your
that is
available
damaging
weapons will be
to the
displayed in a
mouse.
window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button.
Alright, so...
For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor.
The single-shot musket.
However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches zero, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. Send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back.
Yep.
Remember.
Take that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests
On the
entirely
left.
in your hands.
It's on the
Real
left.
one-man army.
It should pull up your
Relax.
inventory,
There's a support team
you
ready
can
to
see
back
those
you
two
up
items
over the
just-
radio.
Who?
and double
I'll
check.
introduce them to you. This time,
Alright.
survival is of utmost importance.
Yes.
The first
so they
member
have
of the
to go
support
on an
team will be in
accessory
charge of
slot.
monitoring your physical condition,
You should have three
acting as a
accessory
medic, so to
slots,
speak,
one of them jump
as well as
you climb
recording
up
your
under
mission
shirt
data.
plus one, and then
She's
the
a member
other
of
two
Fox
laptops.
as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
On
As
4,
you
you can
know,
go
I
on the
think in
description
that
of like
parachute.
back like
Aren't you
real
gonna tell
name
me
and
your
stuff.
name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh?
Oh man, I
It's
thought I had the
John
real
Doe.
name.
And they call you Jack for
So
short.
equip the
You're a regular
anti-gravity
Captain
belt
Nemo.
over
A
one,
name
and
means
then
nothing on the
double
battlefield.
over the other.
After a
You
week,
wanna have the
no one has a
multi-pilot
name.
undershirt plus
What's your
one,
name?
the anti-gravity
Jane
belt
Doe.
and the double check.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive.
Pendant.
My frequency is 145.73.
Unequip that.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data.
That's the
Whenever you
first
want to
7.3
send a
save
message
it?
over the reserve
Oh.
It's also 145.
140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
So wait, do you have the anti-gravity
Speaking
belt
of
and the
snakes,
double- Yep.
You remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Bosses?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and
You're
18
quiet or not
hours.
while you're holding on to the
You've
wall
lost
on my
weight.
side.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all
The
about
glider
you.
is just in your hands
Really?
now.
Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, the
Why'd you
Galmer-
disappear on me all of a
Galmer's in
sudden?
your hands now.
I was on a top secret mission.
So now,
You didn't need me anymore.
let's drop down
But there
some
were
trees.
still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No. I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
So you should have a
Techniques, sure.
palmetto axe.
But what about how to
in
think
your
like a
somewhere.
soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A
So
soldier
put
needs to
that
be
over-
strong
put
in
that over
spirit,
there.
body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from
let's
someone
drop
else
those
is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC.
CQC.
First time
Close
it's
quarters
mentioned.
combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
What about extraction?
Fulton? That's what they mentioned.
Try to remember some of the basics of
Oh, yeah.
CQC.
Knife, gun. Knife, gun.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
So yes, you do have knife gun, meaning if you just punch, you have the knife, and you also have the gun. Oh, now for the record, you have 4 suppressors, like at the top of your gun. That's something you have. You get more easily, don't worry about that. I say easily, they can come up in a lot of ways, by holding up enemies or something. You have a mic for listening to audio from far away if you need, which is useful for tracking down certain kinds of animals or just hearing for enemies. One neat thing is I'm almost certain if you saw that there the grass was moving just in front of you, like just north.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that means there's an animal in the grass there. Yeah, you see? You can see a snake right there in the grass. So you have an option of either killing it normally or tranking it.
Alright, do I get something different from tranking it?
Yes, you get the snake itself,
Well, rather than just the head?
which you can use in various ways. It also keeps the food fresh if it is alive. You don't have to be super accurate with animals usually, but yeah.
That just says snake H.
Yeah, Snake H. That's because it's a
Isn't that
yeah,
what
go to-
the...
probably was the same thing. Yeah, H is like it's like they have like Snake A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and it's just the H one. It's not because of its name or anything. Usually. Cool, but yeah, it's the same one, but this one's just like in a cage, so you can just eat it fresh whenever, as long as it's in the cage. Along with other things you can do with it since it's fresh.
What about the
I
butterfly?
don't think you can eat butterflies. Um, but yeah, the
Ah, I got a
mic's
mic.
quite useful. Yeah, you can use that to listen in for stuff. So yeah, this is the most insane shit. So you don't have a Soliton radar in this game. You have these. Yeah, you have to equip them to even see motion, which is usually the animals. Or a sonar is for animals, and so is motion as well, and for people. APC sensor is fucking useless since you really don't have vibrate enabled. Yep. Yeah, there's another snake here. That one's different. It's a bigger snake. That's Snake G. Or Rattlesnake G. Sweet. So, in the item weapons menu, while we're here, real quick, before you proceed, pause and go to the weapons menu. So, backpack. Weapon. Click on the weapon. And now you can put on those, like, any animals that you've captured as well, or any food, which you can use to throw towards, like, guards if you want them to, like, be baited somewhere or something. You can also purposely give them poisoned food or expired food to make them sick as well. Or, since you do have a captured animal, you can toss that animal at them.
Being the giant anaconda.
Yep. Yep. But you have to equip these manually if you want that kind of outcome. Same with the what's it
Items
called?
menu.
Yeah, the items menu. Yeah, you have. Yeah. Now, for the record, I think you only have one use of the revival pill and the fake death pill, so just be careful with those.
I've got 5 fake death pills.
Oh, my bad. You do have 5. I thought you only had 1. Maybe. I guess, yeah, now that would work whenever done. But try not to spam it, of course. Oh, yeah. After this, we'll go over it.
Saving the game, Snake?
In 6 days,
Hey,
Xenoblade
Snake,
X comes
you
out.
ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
I can hear them
I
down
know
there.
a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
But yeah, every time you save, you'll get a new movie conversation with Paramedic.
Huh.
But yeah, in the pause menu, you have a camo menu as well.
Oh.
So you have two different outcomes here. Yeah, so this will... Now, the +5 is just the current tile you're on. It'll show you, like, oh, how much more camo will you get just by standing where you're at right now. It is funny. But yeah, there's also the uniform, of course, which is its own thing. Yeah. Now,
So
of
if
course,
I were
if you
to
want
go into grass, and
you would have to switch ideally. Yeah, you just move to the area change. That's why there is the black bars on the screen.
I see.
By the way, one thing I love is in the last game, areas had both an English and a Japanese name show up, but now it has a English and a Russian name because of the different scenario. Yeah, see, look, in grass you have a 90% camo index, which means enemies are more likely just not to straight up see you if they walk by you, unless they walk on top of you.
I see.
Yep. Now, I'm not going to make you look for them because, first off, it's a nightmare too. But throughout the game are hidden little dolls around. I think look up and left, and you hon. I think I just heard it. Look around. Okay. Oh, I guess no, they're in different locations than the 3DS version. I have no idea where they're at actually. There's little frog dolls. They'll make little croaking noises whenever you're near. But like it's fine. Don't worry about it. If you get them all, you unlock stealth camouflage for playthrough 2. But there's two ways to unlock it. By the way, as you see, your sonar and stuff has battery.
Yeah.
So yeah, just don't use them a ton. It's best to just use them once, and yeah, that's a fucking alligator. You can take him out with a trank if you want. It's just not going to be able to be contained in a box. You can also knife him if you want. Yeah, the case is asleep. If you do kill the alligator, you do get something, so just... But that is a fucking alligator you're fighting, so just be a bit careful. Well, hey, you're winning.
Boom.
I think you just... no, hold on. Yeah. I mean, it's a gator, so... That is quicksand, I think. But
I
you can
think
call
this is
someone while you're in
swamp.
it.
Oh, that is quicksand.
Yeah. You can call while you're in here, like, if you need, like, some advice on what to do. But I think there is something on this little island here.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the Start button to go to the Survival Viewer. Then select Camouflage and press the Enter button. Select Uniform to select Battle Fatigues, and Face to select Face Paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
There's also plenty of unlockable camos, too.
I see you've captured a giant anaconda. The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And Snake.
And Snake.
spoils back to the base.
The giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
I'm glad I didn't disappoint you. So,
Well, the guide says it tastes alright.
good. I'll have to try some.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. You've eaten one, haven't you?
Yeah, it wasn't half bad.
Cannibal.
And what was that?
Nothing. Talk to you later. I see you've captured an Indian gavial. The Indian gavial is a crocodile that originally lived in freshwater regions in India and Nepal.
Why are Indian crocodiles way out here?
They're captive crocodiles that were brought here for research purposes but escaped and became wild again. Indian gavials are large creatures. Adult males grow to over 6 meters in length. You'll never catch one alive, even if you use the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So, how do they...
Taste? Yes, I did look into that. You know what they always say. Tastes like chicken.
Sounds delicious.
But be careful when capturing an Indian gavial. Normally they're cowardly creatures, but the ones in the forest there are belligerent. Apparently they attack humans.
What do you mean?
They weren't the direct subject of any serious research, but some think they may have become violent as a side effect of the atomic research that was conducted nearby. I see you found some Russian oyster mushrooms. The Russian oyster mushroom is an edible variety that belongs to the shimeji family. It's known to be particularly rich in vitamin B1 and niacin. Apparently, it's usually found growing on tree stumps and hollow logs, so look there if you want to eat some.
There's one for
I see
every
you found some
single
Siberian
item in the
inkcap
game.
mushrooms.
Crazy.
The Siberian inkcap is a mushroom from the inkcap family. Its life cycle is transitory. As soon as the spores mature, the cap starts to turn black, liquefy, and melt away.
And that's why they call it an ink cap?
That's right. It doesn't really turn to liquid, but you get the idea. In its immature state, before it melts away, it's valued as a source of food. Just be sure not to eat them while you're drinking alcohol.
Why's that?
Ink caps contain coprin, which inhibits the function of aldehyde dehydrogenase. This prevents the body from breaking down alcohol, causing a buildup of acetaldehyde.
Meaning?
Meaning it will give you the hangover from hell.
Oh. Wait a minute.
What?
You think I'd drink alcohol in the middle of a mission?
Wouldn't you?
Hell no.
Well, I'm knocking a shot back now.
What?
Just teasing you. Oh, come on. Where's your sense of humor?
I need a drink.
The gauge below your life gauge is your stamina gauge. It shows, as the name suggests, you remain in stamina. As you consume stamina, your natural life regeneration is slowed, and your hands shake more. Your O2 gauge and grip gauge also become shorter. Excessively low stamina can often impede your mission objectives. Make sure you replenish stamina before that occurs. I see you have a calorie mate.
Calorie mate.
The thing you're holding now?
Oh, the little block that looks like a cookie?
Try it, it's pretty good.
Okay. But what is this thing? Never seen anything like it.
Calorie Mate is an energy supplement that contains all the proteins, lipids, vitamins, carbohydrates, and minerals needed for a balanced diet. It's a well-balanced food. Because of that, it's just perfect for giving your body the nutrition it needs in combat.
It sounds like a space-age food.
Real astronaut food is not very good, but that should taste fine.
Yeah, and it'll help balance out all this jungle food I'm eating.
It's easy and quick to eat, so it's perfect when you're running late for an important mission in the morning.
I've never been late for a mission.
Really? Aren't you always keeping people waiting? It's easy to keep track of your calorie intake and receive the nutrition your body needs, so it's good for losing weight, too. All of the geisha girls in Japan use it for watching their calories.
Is that why they're all so slim?
Right. And any diet where you eat nothing at all is bad for the body.
I see. You seem to know a lot about Japan, don't you?
Yes, I love Japan.
Just like one of my Japanese anime.
Eat food to recover stamina.
By the way, Calorie Mate was a huge advertisement, and that's why it's
I have
here.
Ah.
Yeah. It helped fund the game. It's a real thing.
Snake, you will encounter Baltic hornets' nests in that area.
Ooh.
Baltic hornets are a variety of hornets that inhabit that area. The difference between them and other hornets is that they produce honey in their nests. Inside the nests are larvae, pupa, and adults. You can eat them all. In particular, the honey you find inside the nest is delicious and full of nutrients. It's easy to digest and helps pep you up when you're feeling tired. In short, it's the perfect survival food. Honey can also be used as a burn ointment. When honey is applied to a burn, it creates a protective coating over the skin. When you knock down a hornet's nest, a burn ointment will appear along with it, so don't forget to pick it up. Of course, the hornets aren't going to give up their nest without a fight. If you knock a nest down, a large swarm of hornets will come flying out, so be careful. To take a rest, all you have to do is save and exit the game. The next time you load your save data and continue the game, your stamina and life will have recovered. How much they've recovered depends on how long of a rest you take.
A very real mechanic.
So the longer I rest, the more I'll recover.
That's right. If you're so exhausted that you don't even have the strength to find food, save the game and take a rest and you'll be back on your feet.
I hope that never happens.
So do I. But you never know. Just don't forget, okay?
I won't.
There are so many codecs in this, and they're all decently good.
Snake, that area should be inhabited by tree frogs. The tree frog is a green frog that's found throughout Asia. It's arboreal, spending most of its time in shrubs and bushes. Use the tranquilizer gun to catch one alive. I bet you could scare an enemy good if you toss one at him.
Never understood why a lot of people are scared of frogs.
Are a lot bigger than ordinary tree frogs.
You get warts.
You've got a one-track mind, don't you?
That's just if you
But
don't wash
seriously,
your hands
that
or
is
wherever
one
they
theory.
touch.
However,
Even then,
there
it's
are people who
unlikely.
think it's a mutation
Fair.
caused by nuclear testing and waste from the research facility.
Do you think they're safe to eat?
Is that all you ever think about?
What else is there?
Lots.
Like what?
Like why a frog would get so big in the first place. Whether it's a temporary phenomenon created by a unique environment, or a permanent mark of evolution, or a product of the toxic waste coming out of the research facility. If it is the waste that's causing it, then it means humans are interfering with the ecosystem. It really makes you think about the changing relationship between...
This isn't interesting.
Oh, fine. Be that way.
So, how about it?
You mean, is it edible?
Yeah,
I guess it's probably okay.
probably.
I don't know. The guide doesn't say anything.
Pretty useless guide if you ask me.
Well, try one for dinner and you can help improve it.
Visibility is poor in the jungle, so you'll be finding yourself in a lot of unexpected encounters. Naturally, this means that close quarters combat will be more important than ever.
So I'll have plenty of chances to use CQC then.
That's right. In proximity encounters, firing a gun isn't necessarily the best response to every situation. It's only one option among many. Rather than taking the time to draw, aim, and fire a gun, engaging your opponent in hand-to-hand combat can sometimes be a faster and more reliable way of subduing him. Besides, in a sneaking mission like this one, it's too dangerous to go around firing your gun. You'll end up revealing yourself to the enemy.
Yeah, I know. You created CQC to deal with exactly this type of situation.
With your help, of course. In a battle situation, you'll only have a split second to decide how to attack. Use the weapon button to attack using a weapon, and the CQC button to attack using CQC. Press the CQC button once to throw a punch. Pressing it multiple times in succession will allow you to deliver a combo attack. But striking your opponent is just one aspect of CQC. It doesn't really start to shine until you've got your enemy in a hole. Press and hold down the CQC button to grab your opponent with your right hand. From there, you can use the left analog stick to knock your opponent off balance and throw him to the ground. This can be used to knock an opponent out in a single blow. If you don't press the left analog stick, grapple with your enemy until you're behind them and can get your knife to their throat. Grabbing an enemy from behind and holding your knife against his throat will render him virtually powerless. From this point, there are several things you can do. Press the CQC button hard to slit the enemy's throat with your knife. Move the left analog stick and press the CQC button to throw the enemy to the ground. Lightly tap the CQC button rapidly to choke the enemy. You can use this to knock him out or even kill him if you do it long enough. By continuing to hold down the CQC button, you can move around while keeping your grip on the enemy. By pressing the weapon button, you can aim your currently equipped weapon at another enemy. With their comrade acting as a human shield, the enemy will be reluctant to attack you. Move the left analog stick around to press your knife against the enemy and demand information. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn this way. But don't get too complacent. While your enemy may be powerless in your grip, he'll use any opportunity he can to counterattack.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're sinking to death. Oh god. I would love if you could game over while you're doing that. Uh-oh, crocodile just in there.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, alligator. My bad. I should be more specific. Yeah, just they have a very weird hitbox. Just avoid fighting them. You're fine. Yeah, you're about to die. Just run. You can heal using your food. So if you go, this may as well be.
Man, it sounds like you heal over time while you're.
You do heal over time,
stamina's
but if
full.
you eat, you also just heal as well. It's a more instant heal. Rations are just a disgusting food, so you don't get a lot of heal from them. You're backtracking now.
So I need to get through the.
If you just go
quicksand?
left, I believe that's progress, or it's left or straight that's progress. I forget. But by the way, I think you can do something if a crocodile's mouth or an alligator's mouth is open. I really don't remember. Oh, yeah, their tail is a hitbox as well. But
SP Mark 22.
suppressor Mark 22. So your Mark 22 strength gun now has 5. If you look up above the crocodiles, I believe there's a hornet's nest, like behind you. Or sorry, I guess yeah, other way. Yeah, look up. Nope, there's no nest up there. My bad. I thought there was. It's been a while since I've done this. I'll try and remember what I can. That's progress. But this little island, I think, has something on it. Yeah, there it is. So if you want, you can get some honey. I would recommend if you're going to shoot this, do it from very far away.
Yeah, my plan was to deal with the.
I mean, the bees
gators.
might attack the crocodiles. I really doubt it. Yeah, no, you're not. You got really lucky in the position you were before.
Snake.
Major,
Snake, are you all right?
I'm okay.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No, I can still.
See?
Snake, this is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Huh?
It means there's no backup, no cavalry. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place. Pull out for now and recuperate.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat, then get some rest. You hear me?
We're not trying to kill
Do you hear me?
I hear you.
You're level 39. Just don't attack it anymore. Let me handle it. Alright.
if you just use a healing item, like one of your several food items, which you're gonna get several, and there's a limited inventory, you'll eventually just you have to use it from the food menu if you want. But like, yeah, you'll be fine if you
Use
just eat
one of
whatever.
my Indian gavials.
Don't need to eat the. Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, try eating whenever you're full. Really, you're gonna get another one from killing one of these guys anyway. Okay, never mind. My bad. I guess it has to be a very specific item to heal health. But yeah. So do yourself a favor and either save state or
I
don't
did save
do
state
this.
just before I ate.
All right. Well, good luck. Yeah,
There's another one right there.
there is. Yep. Cool. Now they're both stunned.
How far away do you think I need to be?
Outside of this pond, like stand maybe there. That might already be too close, but like this should help at the very least. Worst case scenario, you just run for it. All right, run. Okay. All right, now you should be good. They should be clear. Run, grab it. Grab and go. Cool. So now you have the nest and that. If you want to call paramedic, you probably get some cool info or something.
To eat food, press the
No.
start button to enter the survivor viewer, then select food. Select the food you want to eat and press the enter button. Select eat and you will eat the selected food. When you eat, you will recover your stamina, but the extent of recovery depends on what you eat. When your stamina is down only slightly, you should save your tastier morsels for later. But don't leave food for too long or it'll rot. This is where a little planning ahead goes a long way.
What the hell? Is it the slope? There we go.
Yeah, you found the spot.
Yeah, it's like just behind its front legs.
Yeah, each one gives 3, and again, it's kind of a limited inventory, so you don't really need that
Yeah.
much crocodile meat or alligator meat. But no, you do get the suppressor, so that is important.
Mm.
Oh, there's some movement in the grass to the right. Oh, I see the snake there. Yeah, it's just a snake. Which I mean, you've gotten a snake before, so you probably already have this one.
You've been throwing pal spears by pressing.
Chow. Yeah,
Rattlesnake.
rattlesnake age. Wait, look above you. Look up higher. Up and right.
Yeah, there's a frog right here.
There is, but oh, actually, well, yeah, boom. But look up in the tree where you're right by. A little right. Hanging right there in front of you.
Yeah, the fruit.
Yeah. Also, directly. Well, we were just looking at it. Holy shit! I saw one of the frogs. It's just where snake. Yeah, it's right on the hill.
Ah, I need to shoot it.
Yeah, you shoot it and then yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, so those are the Carotans. I think there's like 58 in the game. Let me double check the actual number. But these are good. Yeah, let's see.
Look at
There
that little
are
frog thing.
64. Yeah, now you have a free frog that you can just have whenever.
And my health is almost full again.
Yeah.
We got one. Now let's try the other one. You want me to get him? Those are cryolinks. Also, ones we probably haven't gotten enough catches on, to be honest.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Yeah, your pals will kill them.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the
Put up-
CIA
put up
and
the
the American
flares.
government are involved.
I think the flares
Contact
just
with
go-
the
put 'em
enemy
up, put up-
is
put up
strictly
flares.
prohibited.
Yeah, flares.
Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to
Let's go-
sneak
get
through
to
the jungle
Central
without
Park
being
and go
seen.
back to the basic
The
level.
success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival
Back to the
Viewer.
base.
The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face
did level
option
up.
lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by
You went to
without
the
being
snowy
noticed.
base. You're trying to go to the one that's down and to the right.
You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Yep, they're all back. You want to go chop some trees?
Alright. Save.
Do you want to save?
Yeah, we need to put the bar up too.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black
I
Lagoon?
do know that movie.
Never heard of it.
These scientists are
It's your favorite
investigating a
creature.
place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this
It is
scene
most
when the
definitely
heroine was
not
going
my
for a
favorite
swim,
movie.
and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh,
That
I
would
thought
be
my heart was
Clue.
going to stop.
I know
I
your
mean, of
favorite
course, the
movie's
3D
Clue.
effects in It
And you ever know
from
my
outer space
favorite
were a
movie?
lot more
What's your
intense,
favorite
but
movie, Parker?
It wouldn't be
All
really
dogs go to
far
hell.
from outer space, would it?
That isn't a real movie.
Rude.
Sequels.
Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth
As opposed to All Dogs Go to Heaven too.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fish man?
You started it.
So how good is their vision in this one?
I think it's decent. Oh, you can crawl under that log. Or crawl through the log.
Ah, that I can. Bug juice.
I love bug juice. You get this from like 7-Eleven or something. It'd be like a food thing, probably. You can hold up enemies as well as they have. Oh,
What
shit.
the? I was not trying to.
Well, you save state at the very least, right?
I did.
Okay, now hold them up. Oh. Yeah, maybe just load. Unless you really want to do this.
Yeah, I'm curious how all this will work. Let's make my way over into that tree trunk.
I like the mix of the alert theme in this. It's really
Yeah.
nice. The 3DS version, by the way, adds the
They're surrounding me, but they don't see me.
uh-oh. But yeah, the 3DS version has the sonar in thing like on the bottom screen, so it's quite easy to look at. Although it still costs battery.
HQ, HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
I'm curious.
That
It
you
made you
fucked
tell
up
I
the mission.
immediately got
Yeah, I got spotted.
immediately.
We gotta give up.
You can hide by lying down and crawling inside the hollow fallen tree. If you want to leave, just crawl out. Got it?
Yeah, but
But what?
was that the only reason?
What do you mean?
You had me check it just so you could tell me that?
That's right. Pretty useful, huh?
Right.
Shall we carry on?
By all means.
When you're
By the way,
inside
do like a bunch of calls with him. He has some of the best codecs, in my opinion.
Control is the same as normal intrusion. It's perfect for hiding from enemies. If your enemies notice you going inside, you'll become target practice. So, be careful.
Now, we'll get to. I'll go over more things once you hold up an enemy successfully for the first time, as there is a unique thing that happens if you do. Well, there's a few unique things compared to MGS2. Dog tags are not in this game, as far as I remember, unless they're exclusive to the PS2 versions. At least they were not in the 3DS version. I know that for a
So
fact.
is there a
in this.
way to actually move around while holding somebody? Because that's what caused me to slit his throat.
I don't remember. It's been a while for me. I know you can aim while you're holding up, like holding someone, and so you
Yeah.
can shoot people while you're holding someone. I only recall holding up people once I got to the point in my like third or so playthrough of like, don't do it immediately. Just give them a chance. I mean, you can if you want, but like, yeah, just a matter of like, this is your time to experiment.
Mhm.
I'm surprised you're letting this all play out, honestly.
Well, I'm hoping that once the caution's gone, that the
No, I mean, you save
extra
stated before
enemies-
this.
Yeah,
Alright. I mean, that's fine. No problem at all.
gives me opportunity to learn how the mechanics will work.
So, I believe the ones with these, like, backpacks are specifically the radio men. Not every guard has a radio.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, the sonar, or the motion is pretty, like, the worst one. Yeah, obviously, the sonar is, like, the best for determining where enemies are. Alright. Caution. It's over.
This is HQ. Control here. No problems with me. Understood. Return to your position.
Save state before you pop out of this fucking log.
Alright.
Thank you. Just so we don't have to wait 200 seconds again for you to be able to do anything. You have a 90 index though, so if you just
Yeah.
linger here, you should be fine. Oh, there's a guard. I think his route does take you over where you're standing, so just move a little bit off to the side. And you'll be good. Cool, that's perfect. Hold up works overall the exact same as it did in MGS2.
So I aim my gun at his back.
Yeah. Well, aim your at his back and go to his front, go from there.
Swear to God, get up, Snake.
Who's that?
Shit. Yeah, whoops.
Huh?
It did hit him, it just, yeah, it took
Ah,
a
it
bit
takes
of
a
time.
second.
Shit. Okay, Bye. No. Yeah, just be a bit
So
careful.
he heard me take a step.
Yes, you have to, like, actually, like, slowly walk. Later in the game, there is a way to make your footsteps not make noise, but that's a later thing. It's not gonna... You have to be close.
Who's that?
Yeah. Okay, just save state whenever he's, like, close to you. You can honestly just fast forward if you remember the button for it.
It's F4.
What the? Who's that? Who's that?
Alright.
Yeah, no. Go.
Who's that?
Fucking
Wow.
how? I don't remember it being that easy to get spotted in this. How, like, little are you moving the stick?
About as little as I can. Wow.
Fuck.
Even crawling, he hears you.
What the?
Alright, let's get you some ammo going up there.
Okay, hold on, don't kill him. Oh. There, you
Okay,
can
so it's
interrogate, I'm
holding
pretty
circle?
sure. Oh, holding circle, okay. Just save state a little after he moves. That should be good, save state here. Go, now go. Okay, so there's some buttons you can... Oh, shit. It's worse we figured this out now.
How
Okay,
do
so that's
I...
kill.
Literally, I didn't press it. I just held down the button there, but if I release it, it lets him go. How
Let me
do I...
see.
Okay, maybe
It
if
is
I...
really just... It is just slowly walk. I'm looking at a video right now, and it's just slowly walk. Like, not crawl, just walk. I think it's because he's walking on leaves. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, even slower than that. Like, that is fast.
I literally can't move slower than that. Yeah, that was...
That's insane. That's insane that's... Is because they're in the grass, maybe?
Who's that?
That's insane. Genuinely, that might just be an emulator thing, because,
Could be.
oh well.
Who's that?
Oh, D-pad to sneak. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, okay.
Freeze.
Alright, so now walk to the front like you did before.
No
So
way.
get a good look at him. So on the... Yeah, start shaking. Now you can shoot a body part if you want to... Actually, it doesn't matter, you don't have a lethal gun. Oh, he's dropped stun grenades. Awesome. And then if he has nothing, then just knock him out.
Got some ammo ready over here.
It does exactly what you think it will. Come on. Yeah. All right. You should pass out eventually. Oh, life medicine. Wow, he has a lot. I only thought enemies had 3 items. There's no way he has more. Okay, he's out. There he goes. Yeah, he filled you up. Oh, his items disappear after enough time. Damn. Well, stun grenade is gone, but that's fine. Enemies should work the same way they worked in MGS2 in terms of that, but you can just drop them in here and you should be okay. Yep. Alright.
Alright, well
And
now we
trains
know,
last for a
D-pad.
while. Yeah, it's good to know. This was all just a learning thing anyway. Cool. You can shoot birds. Birds are food, if I recall. But, like, it's quite hard to take out a bird. This game is certainly the most realistic Metal Gear game. Yeah, I believe the right is your path. Wonder if maps are in this game if you press pause? I don't recall. At least in the 3DS version, there are
Where
straight
did
up
the
maps.
Guy go.
Map, yeah.
Circles confirm.
Yeah. So this is the map of the area as you've explored.
Ah.
It's quite useful for also determining which way is the exit, because an area will have like a door. Or like it'll be very clear where it's the exit, because you'll get the camera zoom in black bars if it is.
Where did that guy go?
Probably went right from up there, like north, like like turn right. He went farther right. Yeah, like over the mountain, or over the cliff side that direction. Yeah. There's hollowed out
He's over
trees here
there.
you can
I
hide
see
in
him.
if you want, but yeah.
He's behind that tree.
If you want, after you hold up someone, you could just knife them if you wanted, or you can knock them out if you want to go for a no-kill run. Nothing will, yeah. Ooh, tree bark. Just don't move. Ooh, good shit. There's a guy in front of you too, so I don't know if he'll see anything with the guy on the left that's currently off screen. Okay, safe. Oh, there's apples in the trees above you as well. Look like a bunny rabbit. Okay, go to the front. Unless you want to knock him out.
Yeah, I do want to knock him out.
Now, you can mount a lot of stuff in this game, in terms of climbing, but first I think just take out all the enemies, you should be okay. Oh, so you see that red light on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you take that out, they can't call for backup via radio.
80's probably fine if I'm not moving.
Yeah, 80 should be okay. Unless he's really close to you. 90 is like they're walking kind of like close to you. If you're on his pathway, you're gonna be spotted for sure. Oh fuck, just knock him out. Shit, kill him. Yeah, no, you're totally spotted. Yeah, you took out the radio guy, so he can't call for backup. This guy's a fucking loner here. He's out. Eventually that trank should kick in. There you go. 2 work. I think I just saw a Keratin on there, on the left on that log. I say log, it's like other thing, but ooh!
Thermal goggles.
Seems
The
bad.
hell
Power.
were thermal goggles doing in there?
Someone just left them.
So
Oh,
can I
you wanna
kill them while they are unconscious?
Yeah, you totally can. It's fucked up of you, but you totally can. You can't eat a person, though. You just need to crouch with your knife and you should be fine. But no one's coming for backup. He's dead.
Just don't want to risk them waking up.
I get it. They, for the record, I will say they stay asleep for like a while.
Like,
Did you not want to shoot the keratin that was over there? By the way,
I'm
it's up to you
just
if you don't.
going to go kill this guy.
Totally fine. Yeah, I believe there's a hollow tree to the right of you. If you wanted to. fuck
Yeah,
with
it's right there.
it. Yeah. Right. Probably crouch to get low enough.
What the? Oh, right stick
Neat.
does it detaches the camera.
Cool. Nope. Come on. Come on. I think as you hit the head originally, that it was like an instant kill.
Hmm.
Come on. Ugh, I don't know why it's not counting. Come on, just keep going for it. Eventually those these will stop. He can't keep taking these. Okay, he's done. Yeah, you destroyed both his legs somehow there, which will affect how he would have moved if he was alive.
Oh, that's good.
You may want a different face camo purely for just the fact that this is not going to help you any way, shape, or form unless you're on a tree.
Yeah. Wrong button. God.
Leaf is, yeah, usually the best one for a while.
Oh, wasted a shot.
You can take off the suppressor if you want, manually by pressing square with it in your item menu. Wait, I thought... Oh, off circle. Circle in this game.
Ah.
Yes, that way you don't waste the suppressor things. Although enemies would hear you, but all the enemies are dead, so... Except for one guy. There was the guy who knocked out up the hill. But that should be fine.
How limited is my inventory space?
I mean, decently, I think you can equip, like, I don't actually know how many you can equip, but, I mean, you could just test it with all these food items.
Alright, so that's not scalable, Ivy.
This one might be. The tree here. Like, full on, I don't know for sure. Okay, no. There was a tree over there that did look scalable to like...
Yeah, back to the left.
No, I was getting behind you if there's a little more. Like, look left. No, not up that hill. Back where you were, where you thought you could scale up
this
something.
is down where I killed that other guy. You were saying that there was something here?
Look right. He's on there. He's on the left. You can see him poking. Oh, yeah. Boom. No way in hell you're fighting them all in this playthrough, but, like, it's worth just to shoot them, just because you can. Getting them all in one playthrough is a fucking nightmare, even with a guide. It's just because of the way things are for it. Ooh, what's this? Stun grenade. Which, by the way, works on all wildlife that get hit with it, so if you find, like, a crowd of enemies, or, like, not enemies, wildlife, you can just throw a stun grenade, and, yeah, you'll get a lot. Hasty. Cool. Oh, climbable tree. Which you can, if this works like MGS2, you can aim and shoot by hanging. Like, when you aim, to still shoot. Yeah, you can aim from up here, or you can... Let's see, can you shoot while doing this? No. Now, your grip meter is depending on your stamina. It doesn't have levels like MGS2. But, yeah, you do that, and you also just move to jump off. Although I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, no, you're fine. If it's high enough, you can break your legs.
Oh, hell.
You're fine, it's repairable. I think that in front of you, is that climbable? No. Weird. Yeah, it'd be action buttons, so yeah, if it doesn't work, that doesn't work.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little finicky with the angle
Yeah.
and placement you need. So I was
Yeah.
checking. I should re-equip my suppressor.
Yep. Alright. That was your first area of enemies.
Alright, I can tell this is going to be a lot more difficult than the last games.
Oh, it's difficult, but it's really fun.
Because that particular Polaris has like a really good combination. That's why it's so fast.
R1.
So that tells you that
Not always. Some of them are hidden. I love his smile.
Yeah.
He's so happy with this. Yeah, he's not the cloned killing machine that Snake is, or like sorry, like Solid Snake is, or like the child soldier that Raiden is. He very much is a
You
human.
want to say?
Well, not Raiden was human, but he's a normal-ish guy.
Snake, have you heard of It Came from Outer Space?
Yeah, you told me already.
So this astronomer sees a meteor, but it's really an alien spaceship, right? And the aliens start replacing the townspeople with clones and forcing them to help repair the ship. The 3D effects were quite realistic.
I've got all the real I can handle here in the jungle.
No, you don't get it. Precisely because it's realistic, with the images jumping out of the screen at you. It makes for a nice escape from reality. I have to admit it made my eyes tired. That was really intense. Unfortunately, they don't make very many of those movies anymore.
When did it come out?
I was still in college, so probably about 10 years ago?
Guess I'm out of luck then.
You know, they're coming out with household versions of video cassette recorders. One day you'll be able to see old movies anytime you want. It'll be like having a movie theater in your own home.
Really?
It's like if you had a record with movie film etched onto it instead of music. It'll work the same way.
You're kidding.
No, really. And someday they might make movies where you control the characters yourself.
Sounds like magic.
It'll happen. Make sure you stay alive to see it, Snake.
What year did Big Boss die? Like, what year was the...
In Metal Gear 2? Let me see.
Yeah.
Metal Gear 2. By the way, you can shoot the thing above the guy if you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait for him to get real close. There we go.
Oh, I think he was a little too far. Yeah, no, okay. If you have to save, you... But, cool. I think you're good. Just be careful. Oh. I think that'll work. Come on, he has to be that close? You could shoot the ground next to him, maybe? Oh.
There's nothing here.
No, okay, yeah, you're gonna have to load then if you wanna... Wait, I think there's
Yeah,
another
I
beehive.
do.
Oh, I think that wasn't the beehive, that was just a fruit. There's a
Oh,
beehive... Yeah, the beehive's over.
where is the bee? Oh, yeah. I see it.
Uh, 1999, and this event happens in...
It would be the late
1964.
50s or... Yeah, early 60s is what I meant.
Yeah. This is 64, so he
Yeah.
will die in about 30... 90... Well, 97 is mercenary, that doesn't really matter. 99, though, would be, so... 964, so that's a difference of 35.
How do I
You got some time.
zoom? Maybe with triangle. Ha.
Yeah. Quite useful, actually. This is like the only game I'd actually like use the scope because, like, no salt on radar. You can hang off the side of the bridge if you want. If, like, let's just say there was like a, yeah. If you needed to. You should be fine. Oh. Yeah, I think you can knock the bridge down while you're on it if you do some shit. I don't remember what it is. It's been a while. Ka-chow. Yeah, may as well. Like, you can just eat your random... Like, this is why I just mentioned, like, you don't really need to worry about collecting that many alligators, because, I mean, you have a limited inventory. Oh, actually, hold on. I think there is a secret. If you, save state and, I think, walk towards either of the edges on the side here, like, cling off the side and move, I think there is... Like, go right. Yeah, either it's on this side or it's the other side. It's been a while. Okay, no, it's not on this side. I think it's on the other side. I think there is a secret. It's yeah, it's underneath the bridge. Go yeah, hang off this side and look on the bridge. So you can get these. You just gotta don't drop to get this. Although it is possible. You just gotta be careful about clinging again. It's press the like action button while falling. I mean, there is a natural way down here without doing this, but yep, you're good. Congratulations, here's a secret.
XM16E1. Holds in first person view and shoulder aim with L1 button while firing with a triangle. Put on an suppressor.
I didn't find this in my original like playthrough total. I think my third playthrough playing through. You have to equip weapons, so.
Yeah. Backpack. Weapon.
Yeah. Well, the nest itself is fine. It's not really a weapon since it's not got any hornets in there. Aside from, I guess, some baby
Yeah, but I
ones,
can still throw it.
You can.
I gotta say, I do find it a little annoying that they removed the thing from the second game where items could be sorted into columns.
Yeah, but it's because they have a limited inventory for each side here. I think it's like an 8 and 8. Which does encourage you to swap in and out of different things. Which, yeah, it is a bit lame how it's sorted like this. I can hope that the remake does it a little better. But this is a survival game more than anything else. Well, I mean, it's a sneaking survival game, so like, yeah, there's a lot more survival.
So I don't have any
mechanism.
suppressors for this one yet?
No, not yet. But I mean, yeah, it's a secret machine gun this early in that you can get if you want. Very useful if you want to go in guns blazing. Which is a totally valid way to play if you want to, although I personally always just went no kills stealth mode. That's how I enjoy playing Metal Gear. I find it a lot harder and more rewarding. Just hang off the side, you should be okay. One-hand it, by the way, because he might still see you. Depends. Come on.
No one here after all.
Go for it. To aim for it. Yeah, I figured there was a visible wall for there. Yeah, it's better to crouch throw if you can manage, or do this. This actually is probably more possible. Oh, you have to reassign it. Yeah, that's a little lame. I remember this also being an issue with the 3DS version, although you could just manually, like, it's a little easier to navigate the menus in the 3DS version, just because it's bottom screen mostly. It's not like Ocarina of Time where it's live, though. You have to pause the game to do everything. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Do hide, because you're a little view. Yeah, one.
Nothing here.
Take him out. Take him out. He's sure gonna turn. There's no fucking way he's not gonna turn.
No, he's going on his patrol route this way.
Who's that? Radio, get some backup.
Oh, there's a second guy. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you've been spotted. Yeah, they're on the bridge.
Ah.
Yeah, you may either just want to go. Or... Yeah, up to you. Oh my god.
Bye.
Razvet.
Stealth mission, by the way.
Yeah. It's not Snake's fault you're bad at the game.
Yeah.
Just gotta get used to it.
Well, I'm excellent at the game. What are you talking about? How was I supposed to know there was a second guy?
Use your radar.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're using codec. I think they're just using radio.
Yeah.
Wait, R1. Oh fuck. He was. Yeah, R1. Yeah. Again, just do click it in like every cutscene, just in case there's secret inputs, because there are sometimes secret inputs.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. And do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Hey, I got taken out of alert.
Nice.
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
Why do you keep doing new saves?
Let me see how long it's been since my last save.
Have you ever seen Forbidden
Fair
West?
When going,
It's about this expedition that goes to the
On
planet
old
Altair
saves.
4 in an ultra-fast spaceship. When they arrive, they meet the survivor of the last expedition, Dr. Morbius. Dr. Morbius was exploring the planet along with his daughter Altera and the versatile Robbie the robot. Ignoring the doctor's warnings, the expedition team is suddenly attacked by an invisible creature called the Monster from the Id. The special effects they use for the science stuff are really neat. I wish I had a robot like Robbie that could make anything I wanted it to.
I'm more interested in that invisible monster. If I were invisible, I wouldn't have to bother hiding or wearing camouflage.
Maybe someday you'll be able to turn invisible.
Yeah, that'll be the day.
You see, it's
On-
funny because in
on your,
Metal
like,
Gear
third-
Solid 1,
Well, you
can
can get
turn
that camo
invisible.
in this game if you are good at the game.
Mm.
It's just locked behind two insane requirements. Option 1 is shoot all 64 Karatans in one playthrough without fucking up. Option 2, never get alerted on the hardest difficulty. Which I think it's just never get alerted. I just did it on the because, like, if you get spotted in the hardest difficulty, it's game over anyway. It's actually really easy, because you just save spam, and then you just gotta clear each room without getting alerted, which, if you're just thinking of it like that, that's fine. Let's see how good you are at ranging. I don't think you're planning to hold up every enemy in the game, or are you planning on just range
No.
shooting? Okay, cool. Just because, like, it's possible, but that camera angle, that's what the normal camera looked like for the game. Oh, fuck. You are not hidden at all. Imagine playing this with a top-down camera. Shit. Oh,
that hit him?
no, no, it didn't. You hit the tree. Yeah.
Oh, come on. There we go.
If you want to aim the correct direction faster, just make sure Snake is facing that direction before
Yeah.
you stop moving. Yeah. That might have gotten him.
It didn't.
I don't think it did though, because if it was a headshot, you would have gone down instantly. There you go. Okay, cool. Just be sure to. I'd honestly say just rush that direction if you want, or you can explore more that way. Up to you. There's a few different paths you can take in here. Pretty much every room has like 2-ish paths you can work with, which is nice. Yeah, you can see one pathway right already. Ooh, what is that? I think it's ammo for your machine gun. Which I mean, you could totally use if you really want to go evil. Oh my lord. I mean, it'll work eventually, even if it's yeah. There you go. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, I should probably use.
I don't know if the sonar makes actual noise. I mean, you have a clear shot now.
Yeah, I was checking to see if there was anybody else near him.
Okay, cool. There might be someone up there, so just be careful. Yeah, just drag him to the woods. You should be okay.
Mm-hmm. I see a guy.
Alright, time for the pile. Oh shit. Dive.
Guess I'm seeing things.
Wait, reload? I think you're out of ammo.
How do you reload?
Square?
Square is how you aim.
Oh. Never mind, you're not out of ammo, my bad. Alright. Bring him over to the woods. Not woods, the bush.
The brush.
Brush, that's the term. Alright, you have 2 bodies to take care of. You could honestly just, I mean, like, it'd probably alert everyone, but you could just get all the enemies in the area, toss it, you have them all, and then just be done with it.
Toss a grenade into the middle of them.
Yeah, just catch them all first. You know what? Wait,
Catch
I gotta
them
get
all.
save state. Do that now because I think the last guy's like there's like a good chance he's just too far from you to hear it if you try to throw a grenade at them. All right. First, make sure you have the grenade ready to go. Yeah, you have regular grenade. There you go. All right, go for it. And they're still alive. Oh no, they're dead. They're dead. Just hide.
Stake.
Go full prone. There. Yeah, they heard the noise, but
Yeah,
like
they
this
heard
is
it.
so it's so funny though.
That is hilarious.
All right,
So
I'd say take out the last guy, then maybe try it out. If you want, you can go up those stairs for a better view of the area.
he's over there then, isn't he?
Oh, he is. Actually, yeah, you're right. You could thermal, which would make life a little easier for you.
Mm.
You'd see him if he was there. Like he's not. You probably just saw a like bug or something, or like some other thing that's doing motion. I don't know where the last guy's at. That's weird. Oh, I believe there is a secret under either right next to you there. Like it's somewhere. Is it left? Oh yeah, it's left. Wait, oh my bad. I thought there was a collectible. It's been a while for me. I'm gonna be saying that a lot.
It's been a while for you.
Yeah, I last played this game in middle school.
Huh.
I mean, it was really good. Oh shit! Down. Where is he?
Upstairs, maybe? Ah, oh, there he is.
Fuck. Do you have a better camo?
Nobody here.
Take him out. You have the shot.
Huh?
What the fuck? I think that one
Oh,
is
there
a-
was another
oh,
guy.
Okay. So there's two guys. Yeah, no, I think up the stairs is a decent vantage point for seeing where they're at if you want.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you can like pursue either side of this. Fuck.
All right.
Yeah, no, with the no camo you have, it's not gonna be great. Oh, by the way, so you see that barrel right there? Switch off those grenades. You can actually kick that barrel if you stand next to it. Which I think should kill this guy, actually, if you roll it onto him. I never found myself
I'm sorry,
needing
what
to
barrel?
go straight in front of you, where that guy was at. Like if you like the guy you just
Oh,
shot.
the one
yeah,
that he's.
that
oh,
barrel.
I see.
Yeah, I think you can push that barrel. It's like on its side. At least in the 3S version, I do remember that being a thing, even though it was like hardly ever useful and pretty much did nothing. You could sonar for this guy. Okay, so he's probably in the massive bodies in the top left. Oh, I just saw him move. Yeah, he's moving. Yeah, he's currently going towards you.
He's up in there, right?
Yeah, yeah. Careful. Yeah, I just saw him. Look right. He's currently to the right of you into that.
Like behind those
Yeah, he's
propane.
yeah behind that wall. He's behind the wall right now. The fuck? I thought I just saw him move. All right.
He's right there.
Oh, I see. Well, he's the last guard here, so if you just take him out, you're good.
Mother.
The enemy. He's here. Huh? Who's that?
Crouch. Fuck. He's getting it, he's getting it. Fuck.
Who's that? Radio. Where's our backup?
His
I-
radio's down. Just
I'm
talk
not.
about it,
I'm
just
not
talk.
trying to stand up.
Oh, fuck. Wait, so just...
Huh?
Oh. I guess there's a fifth guy somewhere. Okay. That's bad.
Fuck.
Oh, God, you didn't save after... Alright. Oh, fuck. Get that
fine.
off. It's fine, that hit. Two's fine. So. Bring him back to the pile. Save state before you do this, just to not get caught. But yeah, it's funny as hell. Again, they stay asleep for a while. Like, I've definitely been in an area long enough before for them to wake up, but this is the fun of the game, of just making your own fun, because this is kind of a sandboxy game in terms of the crazy bullshit you can do. Like, it's like, you don't have to do this. If you wanted, you could just rush towards where Sokolov's at with no alert, and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you could have fun here, and that's the beauty of MGS3. It's because they don't overload you with guard patrols like the other MGS games. Even in the hardest difficulties, the guard layouts are the exact same, mostly. Oh, go get him. Another meat for the meat pile. Alright.
That does
probably
make me think that there's one more.
Yeah, there probably is one more. Yeah, the issue here is going to be you have to get a carry from the other end, and like, yeah, you just drop him, essentially. Yeah. You have to, like, turn him and drop him head first on that end. Yeah, cool. That'll work. Like, yeah.
I can't.
Uh,
So what I can do is...
yeah, turn. Yep, that should almost do it. Fuck. Yeah, this is good. Just turn, and you drop him.
Boom.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Now get him over there. This is so stupid. I love this game to death. There is a chance that maybe something else happened, but I'm pretty sure, like, it's weird. This should be it. But I guess there is one more guy. But just to be safe, save.
Yeah,
and
I'll
throw
save
for
state
damage.
after I
Yeah,
get him over here.
to the pile.
I almost
This is so
regret killing one of them.
Yeah, because it could have been more fun to have all 5 die together. Alright, go for it.
We
go
go
for it. This is fine.
together.
This is fine. Alright, save state, pull out the grenade, and then just go ham. Okay, so there is one last guy somewhere. He must just go up the thing. He might be, like, seeable from up there. Oh, there's another barrel up here. I don't save now. It's that.
Oh, those explode.
Yeah. Okay, check near the no part is most likely where someone's at, because it sounded decently far, the voice.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe you can crawl under the building at the in the grass outside of here if you want something. Yeah, right, then that. Yeah. There's a rat. But there's a back end, which is I think where the guy's at. There's also a snake in here. You're full on food, so you're not. Actually, you should probably eat anyway.
Yeah.
Your stamina's a bit low. Alright. Don't fucking. Well, you did it. Rat.
Rat.
Alright. Check left, because I think that's where the guy will be.
I'm just looking
Like,
around.
oh, you just want to go around? Yeah, good
Okay,
point.
so this just
That
comes
totally
back
works.
over here.
No, I mean, that totally works. It's crazy that you're spending so much time in just a small area, but that's the beauty of MGS3 of just, I want to fuck around for a little bit, let me do what I can. You could try the sonar out just to see if maybe you can get a good viewpoint. But there's a hole on the right you can pop out of. I mean, like, up is a hole on the right.
Yeah, right. Is that...
I know that is another one, but I saw a hole you can go upward out of, which I don't know if that'll lead in.
there he is.
Oh shit, take him out. Wait, what's wrong? Okay, he just said some shit that... Oh, you could... Do it, do it, do it, come on, it's right there.
There's two more guys.
That's insane. That's so funny. He just went, huh?
Yeah.
Exploded. I don't know if that leads anywhere. When I say that, I mean this, obviously.
I wouldn't be able to. No.
Oh, you open it from up top. I'm pretty sure is how you get it. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it then. Right. Right is where the guy was, so just go out there and it'll be fun. Wait, someone's saying what's wrong? That makes me think they found a body. Take this guy out and immediately check the group of guys, because it's not impossible that one of them woke up. Oh, go on the roof. That's where one guy's at. Alright, check. Okay, since you're already here, see if you can see the bodies. A little hard. Scope? Yeah. Okay, one. Doesn't look like anyone's moved over there. At least, like, only one. You're probably fine. I guess just bring them over. Unless explosions just automatically alert everybody, which totally.
I bet there's a guy inside the building.
Yeah, there is. It's Sokolov, but
No,
that
no, no,
shouldn't
no. I'm
affect anything.
talking a guard.
Yeah. Don't go in the room to the right, or like down below you. That's the exit of the area. But like. Yeah, I don't see anyone else, so you may as well just do what you can. I think no matter what, you're probably gonna get at least a caution. At that point, you can just run. You can still blow up like 5 guys, which is super funny. It'd be funnier if they're all like in the pathway of a barrel, and then you just toss the barrel on them. But this is still awesome.
Oh,
wait, whoa. A creature. Okay, creature's taken care of. Get him out. Who was that? Wait, I think they are waking up.
No fucking way.
Yeah, they woke up. That's what this is. So yeah, okay. Yes.
Unfortunate.
Fuck. Oh well, you could also just go for it, or you could, if you really want to do this, you can. But like, well, there's a locker here if you want to check inside. Fuck.
So yeah, he went back to his patrol point. I see.
Damn. Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunate.
Weird that they didn't report the body that was next to them in the brush.
They probably didn't see it because of it being
camouflaged. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cutscene.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You'll have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy...
In all
last
fairness, a
November.
lot of the Russian fields were burned by the Nazis.
Precisely.
Yeah.
In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Yep, she definitely didn't betray you.
She would never. I fucking love this dude. He's built like a Team Fortress 2 character.
Freeze!
Uh-oh.
So this is the legendary boss. Huh?
R1. Oh, fuck. You gotta be ready for that, Jason.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a Gru soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
He's so fucking stupid. Josh Keaton.
Sokolov is ours. Get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Why do you have stirrups?
It's so good.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
What the fuck?
That's how he summons his unit. Meowing like a cat.
Operatives!
One Ocelot.
What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
He's like a school bully.
If you're not the boss,
It's so.
then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Ah,
Filthy
good name.
dog.
You can do that, by the way, by just pressing R1.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good. Pretty good.
God, he looks like a Kingdom Hearts character.
A bit, yeah.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you alright?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, call around.
I was gonna save.
Oh,
Wanna
okay.
save? Hold on a sec.
Oh, oops.
Oh, you mashed, yeah. Do yourself a solid real quick, and do you have a knife ready? There, get your knife out and stab the shit out of Ocelot while he's down. Just go on, or your gun. Machine gun will work too. Any weapon will do, but knife is probably the easiest. Go on. This will take a bit. Now wait here for a bit. Don't press continue.
Just wait here.
In a time paradox. Snake, you can't go changing the future like that.
You would have Campbell. That's great.
Yeah. Wait. No, dude. Oh, fuck. Okay. If you do that again, but just wait long enough for on the game over screen.
All right.
Yeah. Just get up machine gun. It'll be quicker. He deserves this. You know, quick death. Oh my god. No, I fucking love that they got Campbell's voice actor just for this. But yeah, just wait for a bit.
You can't go changing the future like that.
Imagine being like the one person that didn't put together that's Ocelot.
Yeah.
Oh, the letters are changing.
Yes.
CeeLo. Sim. Oh, it's gonna change the time paradox.
It let it lock in though. Is yeah, that's it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, no, you can load your save, or just. But no, it's awesome. I absolutely love that so much.
Snake, stay alert. The KGB and GRU both have their sights set on Sokolov. GRU is a military espionage outfit, the intelligence wing of the Soviet Defense Ministry's General Staff Office. It competes with the KGB, which is under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the two are always watching each other.
Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
Exactly. Now, added to that rivalry, there's a vicious power struggle going on between the Khrushchev faction and the anti-Khrushchev faction.
So Khrushchev is using the KGB, and Volgin and the anti-Khrushchev forces are using the GRU?
That's the idea. The two factions are fighting over Sokolov. We're in an extremely dangerous situation here.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Get Sokolov out of there safely. He must not be turned over to the KGB or to the GRU. Sokolov took off in the direction of the rope bridge. Get after him. Hurry!
I just love that they got Paul Edding to just do one line as Colonel.
The rats in that area are the descendants of wild Norway rats that were domesticated by humans as pets and lab animals. They're not poisonous, and I don't think they'll attack you, but they're quick little creatures, so you might have a hard time catching them.
So how do they taste?
Snake?
What?
They're rats.
I know what they are. Do they taste okay?
The guide says they're not that bad.
Good enough for me.
Ugh.
Good enough for me.
Yeah. I hope you've been enjoying this.
It's been good so far.
Yeah. And then
I'll
the
say
rest of this
that
will just be ass.
The jungle setting is difficult to navigate, but that makes
Oh,
sense.
that
It's supposed
yeah,
to be.
it totally is. Yeah, there'll be a few like more Metal Gear themey bits towards like the later half of the game, but most of this is like in the jungle. But that's sort of the vibe. Yeah, get ready to occasionally press R, just in case you need it.
I'm just
It'll
gonna
be a
start
bit.
holding it in cutscenes.
Don't hold it.
Yes,
It's just like occasionally just tap it.
they're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down.
I'm finished.
Out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes, the Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
It's literally the prototype of Metal Gear.
Maybe.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Bro is getting sniped.
No. Oh, thank God, backups arrived.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
What the fuck?
Oh, this is gonna get insane.
Hornets.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, there's an easy explanation for all this.
I'm still waiting on the explanation for Vamp.
Don't worry, you'll get it.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
You press R1, I think, as well, at some
I'm
point
holding
during
it.
this.
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Believe it or not, that's the only non-explainable one.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Alright, M. Bison.
Oh, you didn't even fucking know, dude. Like,
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
my favorite.
Delicious.
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
That's not supposed to bend that way.
He's fine.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
blood has been rejected.
I can't believe a character with boss in their name was evil.
Evil, yeah.
Are we done here?
Now, on to Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
At some point during one of these cutscenes, you have to do an R1 thing, like an invisible one, I'm pretty sure.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left analog stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left analog stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
I think you can like look around a little over there, but it's fine. Just focus on curing yourself. All right, so just click the button on there. You can see what you need to do. Or I think you just pull up. It's a fracture, so. I don't think you got any of those, so just focus on, yeah. You can use two on there on, oh, no, you have to use different things, I see. Yeah, there's two things that you can use for fractures.
Jason, do you want any? Huh?
I was gonna get myself some food. Do you want
Yeah.
anything? Huh?
Yeah, just give me whatever you get.
I
Deep
thought you already
cut.
got Subway.
I did.
Did you already eat on your Subway?
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Okay. I'm actually not that hungry yet. I just realized. I might wait a bit.
You can use the cigar to seal cuts if you want. For the record, unless you take like 30 rockets to the face, I don't think you'll ever be this injured ever again. This is just a tutorial. Alright, get ready to press R1. Should happen at any moment here. I think once he has it in the cast, you should be good.
Hmm.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Look right. And yeah, load your save, just because this is kind of an important thing.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set
Might
it
be
up?
left, but yeah, you have to move during it. Oh, you just saw it briefly.
It was a dead body, right?
Yep.
Shagohod.
I'm happy it doesn't look like a Metal Gear. Like,
Yeah.
like the front bit kind of, but mostly not. Sorry, just had hiccups.
What gave you hiccups?
I'm drinking soda.
Ah. What a gremlin, Jesus Christ.
Excellent.
He's awesome.
A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
UKGB.
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
How he doesn't go blind or get cancer ever is a miracle.
All those people in the helicopters and him, I think, should be
Should at
dead.
least be blind. At the
I'm
very
pretty sure they
least.
should be dead.
Yeah. Konami presents.
Oh, I'm finally getting the title card.
You're getting the best thing ever. Don't push any buttons during this. They do affect stuff, but please don't push them.
Mm-hmm. Ah, Snake Eater.
So you've never seen the intro, but of course you know this.
I know the song. I've never seen the intro
Yeah.
before now.
Ever watch any James Bond movie?
No, actually.
Oh, alright, well this is all a big Bond homage. It's fantastic.
Mm.
Tree frog, it's ordeal, the trial to survive. For the day we see new light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Cry
10 out of 10. This is 2004, by the way, when
Wild.
this
Yeah.
released. I believe you can press
Wild.
R1 at various points in this section, too. I don't know when it starts, but I believe it's an E. Might be an invisible prompt?
The Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point.
It's so weird hearing Robert Atkin Downs before he plays Miller.
Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment. Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This one is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today,
One step ahead of the hounds.
time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin. Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
I love how, like, she took fucking 2. That's insane. One is already too much.
The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and decision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The
R1.
KGB has promised to lend us one of their
You look around.
communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it.
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Kikuchi.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. You remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. I've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volkin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels that was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right, then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance, too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I my scene.
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots? Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
It's kind of weird that, like, Zero's a Brit, and so to have him in charge of the American brand incredibly shit is insane.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Same here.
I don't know if the information changes on page 4.
4 days, actually. I visited you in the hospital.
Nope.
You were still unconscious.
And it's only a week later.
Yeah.
Then you must have seen me naked.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself. Eat something to replenish your stamina. And try not to get yourself hurt. If you're wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately and treat yourself using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard.
You fucking serious?
Someone else is happy from doing
Like, I saw you play, and it was scuffed as hell.
Yeah.
So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there. You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
You also talk to Siget if you want as well.
So I see the Riz is it's genetic.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Listen, these were all based on, like, not based on, but, like, all inspired by James Bond style,
Yeah.
like, things, so...
I think I'm going to call it there for the night.
That's
'cause-
totally fine. You cleared the intro, so, like, this is the start of the real game. But none of your stuff before carried over. So you're starting off
Actually,
fresh
was
again.
much.
Yeah. But I hope you're enjoying it.
I would call that.
Yeah.